Alrighty, hey guys, Dib the Awesome here to give you a very special playthrough. Uh, so I've been talking about it for a while now that I would try to find a Pokemon game to do a Let's Play on. Uh, I've been trying to look into fan games, and that was ass. I'm not gonna lie, that was terrible. Uh, Downloading problems is it was long story short, it was terrible just trying to download a Pokemon fan game. So I've been trying to figure out something else to do a Pokemon thing on because I don't have any like special equipment to play just like the regular Pokemon games, what have you, for DS, the recording equipment for that. So then I looked into other stuff and I figured out a way to play Pokemon Game Boy Advance games on my phone with an app called My Game Boy. Uh, I forgot what the specific thing was. It was My Game Boy, yeah. The app's called My Game Boy. It lets you play Game Boy games on your phone with ROMs, what have you, and I really wanted to do this game. This is my childhood. This is the game. This is the one I played for hours and hours when I was a little child. What have you? This is my game. This is my jam. This is Pokemon Emerald version. I love this game. It is my childhood. It's specifically my childhood. I played this game to the bone. I have so many hours on it. Like my game, like the actual thing, you'd be discussing how much hours I played this game because I loved this game. This was my game. When I was a kid, I played this game. Uh, when I was young, we'd live out in the trailer park, and there wasn't much to do when I was a kid. In terms of, I was a country boy, and this was one of the things I liked to enjoy doing. It was a game I liked to play, what have you. Just Pokemon in general too. I played like the original. It was one of my favorite things to do when I was young, like really young, because it was something me and my brothers did. We loved playing Pokemon together, uh, and so that was a thing. Uh, just all-time favorite. I had a choice to do like Ruby and Sapphire. I wanted to do Emerald because this is the one I got, this is the one that I enjoyed the most. I loved this game. This is, in my opinion, this is the best Pokemon game. It's like truly you have like nowadays you have like these online features, you have good breeding mechanics, what have you. No, this is the game. This is the Pokemon game. This is the best one. People love Pokemon from this generation. People loved this game. It's the best one. This was a time where people just played the game just to play the game. They didn't care about breeding. They didn't care about special mechanics. They didn't care about competitive play. This was a simple time. This was a great time. And I think this was the best time for Pokemon. Uh, does it have any online features? No. Does it matter? No. Because the story was fantastic. The Pokemon are fantastic. People still use Hoenn Pokemon, even to this day. Even with all the new stuff that is out. People still use Metagross. People use Cradily. Cradilly's amazing. Ludicolo, occasionally you'll see some Ludicolos because, again, they're just really good Pokemon. They're fun to use. They're really well designed. This was the generation. Blaziken, Sceptile. Swampert, those are the guys. Those are the best. I mean, they're just the coolest. So yeah, we're gonna play this game. We're enough talking. We're gonna start playing it. I actually don't have the. I actually don't have the. Wait, did I? Yeah. I actually don't have my computer set up, so we'll get that started. I just gotta turn on my computer here, and we'll get started. But yeah, I'm really happy I'm able to do a Let's Play series on this game because it is, again, my favorite Pokemon game. He also had the coolest professor. I mean, look at that. He's a boss when he's wearing the cargo shorts. I think his name was like what, Professor Britches? Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Yeah, Professor Bridge. And he's wearing like the cargo shorts. It's the coolest Pokemon game ever. This was, yeah, just the best. Just like great story. Wonderful Pokemon, wonderful setting. I really hated IGN's review on the reboot of the game, like too much water. This the stupidest thing. Everyone thought that was stupid too. I wasn't the only one that thought that was stupid. Like the vast community thought, like thought that was such a stupid complaint. Oh, too much water, dude. This one of you can't. There's no complaint about this game. This was the best one. This was a good game. Like Hoenn was a great region. Hoenn was really fun. You know, the water was the coolest stuff. You could dive and you could like dive underwater and stuff. You could go under the sea looking for clam pearl. It was just cool. It was a cool time. Got like Dusclops. I get Dusclops too. I even forgot to mention Dusclops. Dusclops is one of my favorites in terms of Hoenn Pokemon. Oh yeah, totally. I was actually really happy they made a third form for him in the next generation, the Diamond and Pearl gen. That was cool. So yeah, if you guys are wondering why I haven't talked to chat yet or even mentioned chat, is because I haven't opened it yet. Lotad is really cool. I was like, I have like one of those habits where I will stay in an area for a while just to get a specific Pokemon. Uh, if I'm looking for a specific Pokemon, but yeah, again, I love this game. This game's awesome. Uh, words. Uh, okay, I guess I forgot about him. Yeah, this again, childhood game. Me and my brother loved playing this game. My brothers, I should say. But before he like Chase, my brother Chase stopped playing Pokemon. This was the generation he actually stopped playing on. That was a thing. Let's see here. That's like I changed that thing later. I think it's called my boy. I think it's called that. No, let's see here. It is. I think it's like my boy. Yeah, it's literally called my boy. That's what the app's called. It's called my boy. Yeah, it's called my boy. It's good. Do it this way. There we go. See, there was just so many good Pokemon in home. There's just so much memorable ones. Dib. Yep. Hopefully my thumbs aren't going to be a problem for this Let's Play series. Oh God. Oh my God. I'm actually gonna have to. It's gonna be really weird. I usually don't hit the start button on the Game Boy, but yeah, unless I'm going to the menu, that's gonna be weird. Yeah, it's Dib. I actually completed the National Pokédex from this game. This is actually the first game where I completed well, I guess not the worldwide Pokédex, but the Hoenn Pokédex. Yeah, that's what I meant. I actually cleared the Hoenn Pokédex uh, on my actual copy of the game. It's pretty cool. Uh, Me and my brother Cole loved playing, again, favorite series, and we also enjoyed the Shadow Coliseum and the XD Darkness games for the GameCube. Perfect time. Again, this is just the best time ever. Oh God, it's been a long time since I've seen this cutscene. Yeah, it's just a long time for everything. Yeah, I would think it would work on. Yeah, I would think it would work. Yeah. Wonder if that's gonna be bothered. Maybe I should turn it this way. Is it gonna be better this way? Okay, yeah. So it looks. I think we get better vision if we do this though. Should I move this to the side? Yeah. Gotta figure out the best position for this. I think I should just keep it in the middle here. Well, this is Little Root Town. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Little Root Town. This is the best town. Now with this app, now you can. You should look into it. It's this is such a really good game. See, look at this. Isn't this cool? Yeah, did you see how, like, this was back in the day. Back in the day, this, in terms of graphics, this was amazing. This was jaw-dropping. Like, see, like, all these animations and, like, Vigoroth. Vigoroth is the man, man. That was actually one of the, I think, you know what, I really think yeah, like, I think, like, Slackoth was actually the second Pokemon I actually ever caught in the game in Hoenn. Like the first one, I think the first one I ever caught was probably Lotad. I think in Hoenn it was Lotad. I think I picked up Lotad first. I think that was my first caught Pokemon in Hoenn. And there's the GameCube thing. That's what's up. I think I have to go to the other house. Okay, yep. Oh, I have to I have to set the alarm clock. That doesn't really matter. Yeah. That's the correct time, yeah. That's the correct time, sure. I don't care. The clock, yep. Yeah, that's how cool this game was. It may actually, like, the first task ever in the game was for you to set a clock. Story mechanics, yeah. Bitterberg Gym. Do 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 do. It also has the most, in my opinion, this generation also had the most memorable boss fights. Like you would fight like in the game you'd fight your dad after like 5 gyms later. I think you fight Wallace, your boy Wallace. Before there was Guzma, there was a Wallace. There was your boy Wallace. Your electric G, man. There was Wallace. There was I think her name was it's been such a long time I haven't seen the names, but Flannery or Flammery. She was cool. She had like a Torkoal, a Torkoal and my cargo. Uh, and then the Roxy, yeah, Roxy, the first gym leader fight. That was fun. The oh man, that nose pass, the fucking nose pass. Oh yeah, if he didn't start out with like you know, Trico or Mudkip, and like he didn't pick up any water Pokemon, yeah, that'd be an ass to deal with. That was a pain to deal with. He's excited. She is excited. Yes. You know, ironically enough, I actually haven't beaten the sequels yet. I haven't actually beaten the latest you know, like the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I haven't beaten mine yet. I think it's mostly because I've played this game to the bone. I've played this game so many times, and like played Ruby. I played through Ruby. I played through Sapphire. Beat both of them. I beat all 3 of them. You know, I've just played it so many times, and it actually, like, while it has the best story. It has the longest grind. Like you will literally stay in an area for like a while training your Pokemon, because that's how good the gyms were. They made you actually train, which was nice. That's cool. You know, that was fun. I love this generation, man. It has the best. It has the best everything. cool, like it has some of the coolest fossil Pokemon. People still use Cradily. Cradily is such an amazing Pokemon. I still use it. I even have the hidden ability one now, and I'm gonna use it for my gym. I'm actually gonna have a ground slash fossil gym because we gotta switch things up at the old gym convention. My old I go to Anime Iowa and I'm a gym leader, and we have to refurbish our teams. We have to look them over since the new generation's kind of a pain for just having just a single type. There's a lot of Pokemon that can just steamroll. Uh, just like single type gyms, so yeah, we have to have dual typings now, and I decided to do ground fossil, and yes, Cradily is one of those Pokemon, because again, Cradily is amazing. It's hydrodynamically designed to piss anyone off. It doesn't matter if you build in a physical set or a special defensive set, either way, you're gonna piss someone off. I mean, like Cradily gets like access to the coolest support stuff. Like he has Confuse, right? Even though Confusion got nerfed, it's still annoying. It still is. It has Confusion. You can use Attract on it. That would be more efficient nowadays with the newest meta stuff. You can give it Mirror Coat. I think that was the one. Mirror or Magic Coat. Yeah, it's Mirror Coat totally. And you can just reflect special damage. If you're really special defensive and if they do even the highest amount, the special attackers don't have the highest life in the game. Most of them don't. You can just use Mirror Coat and just demolish them. It's funny, and you can just recover. It's just this bulky rock grass Pokemon. You won't think it'd be that bulky, but it is. Uh, I'd say the only time it's not being the most insanely bulkiest plant thing in the world is when you hit it with fighting moves. If you hit it with something really really effective. I think fighting for the most part kills it, but that's it. Even against like ice and against its special problems, it doesn't really care. It just naturally doesn't. It's just nice. It's wonderful. I actually don't know how many people are gonna watch this series. I hope you guys enjoy. I really hope you guys enjoy the series. I love this game. I'm gonna play through everything. I'll beat the league, and I'll play through the Battle Frontier. Whatever. I think I can go down to prefer beat yeah beach. Professor. Oh, you know what? I think I had to go out to the. I think I had to go. Yeah, I have to go to the grassland. It has the coolest intro. It has the best way to introduce the Pokemon ever. Like even though the professor gets attacked, it's one of the most memorable moments. It's yeah. How can anyone forget this scene? It's like the first time you get your Hoenn Pokemon and you're actually doing a battle. I think that's a good change of pace and things. That's cool. And this one is actually a Zangoose. They changed the Poochyena. Originally it was a Poochyena. Now he's being attacked by a whatchamacallit. All right, so we're gonna keep it classic here. I always went for just a common ritual for me and my brothers. I would always pick up the grass Pokemon, and my brother Cole would pick up the water type Pokemon, and my brother Chase would actually pick up the fire Pokemon. Uh, beyond Bulbasaur, I really liked using Bulbasaur in the first game. Draco would actually be one of my most favorite grass starters. It just is. Uh, so we're gonna pick him up. Yeah, there we go. Ah, Zangoose. I've seen way too many of you. I've seen way too many of Zangoose, and I've seen way too many Puchianos in my day. I'm gonna pound that. Take him to Pound Town. Alrighty. Beard. 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 Do 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 do. Yes, I am Dib. I heard you don't own a Pokemon yet. That is indeed a sad thing. There we go. Cool. Yes, Trico. Your boy Trico. Yes. I will name him. That's a good name for him. Let me think. We'll keep it classic. I actually named my first Trico Doom. So we're gonna call him Doom. Doom. Oh. Actually called my first Trico Doom. So we'll call him Doom. Yes. Yes. Okay, I can't remember if I can get my running shoes yet, so I'm gonna talk to the good old mom here, see if I can get my shoes. Nope. I want the Battle May first, I guess. Alrighty. See, they do a lot of things different. Instead of just fighting them in the lab, they have you do it outside. Yeah, we don't want you to fight inside the lab this time. Just go outside and beat each other to death. That's one way to solve nonviolence. Alrighty, Torchic. You, of course, have the elemental advantage. I'm just gonna keep pounding you. I'm just keep letting you do it. It's legitimate strategy. Shit. Keep pounding. Ouch. Crit. Crit. There we go. That's all that happened. All we did was pound each other to death. That's all that happened. Well, you use Scratch, but it's basically, I think they do the same damage. I think they both do 40 damage. So yeah, we both beat each other. That's all that happened. Hey, you got Absorb too. Hey, there we go. Doom getting up there. Got my grass element. Nice. It's interesting because I feel like in the newest for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they make everything it's a faster. I feel like it's a faster game. They do make some things that made the to quicken up some things to make it faster for the first one. But words. I played it so many times. That's probably why I haven't beaten it yet. I still have yet to beat Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I should do that again sometime. Yeah, progression. Think I need to go back to the lab? Question mark. Well, I'm totally getting a Lotad. That's an automatic must. I have to get like straight off the bat. Like one of the very first Pokemon I need to pick up is a Lotad, and I think I'm gonna pick up a Slackoff. Rare running shoes. Wait, what was I wearing before running shoes? Regular shoes? What's the difference between running shoes and regular? That's the number one question you gotta ask yourself. What's the difference between regular shoes and running shoes? You're still wearing shoes, like. That's just the number one question. Why can't you run in your normal shoes? Why do you need running shoes? What's the? Is it like Sonic shoes? Do we get Sonic shoes or something? Do 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 do. Look at this! Look at this animation. This is top quality running animation. This light again, top everything. Doom. I forgot to heal. You gotta heal. Now, I can't remember. Like in Pokemon Emerald, I can't remember if you can actually catch both Seedot and Lotad in this one. I can't remember. I don't really know. I don't really know why they didn't make a sequel to Emerald. I think it's because they didn't want to make a sequel of a sequel. If that makes any sense. I don't think they've ever done that before. Like just like Emerald was a sequel to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. There wouldn't be much point to make a sequel to a sequel. You know. Uh. But I would not lie. That would be actually really, really cool. I wouldn't mind that because then we'd get to see like the Battle Frontier in 3D, and that would be awesome. Like this has the best Battle Frontier. See, it has the best everything, and that's the best like storyline. But characters, you love the characters. And then the Battle Frontier was amazing. In Emerald, it was just jaw dropping. Like to this day, they have yet to repeat this ideal setup. This is just It's just really, really good. It's the most memorable one. I think they tried in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but no. This is the best one. This is the best Battle Frontier. If you want a fun Battle Frontier, play Emerald. Go and play Emerald. Like beat the game, go to the Battle Frontier, and have an awesome time because it was the best one. You can do so much stuff in the Battle Frontier. It's so good. I actually beat all of them except for I do believe I didn't beat the Battle Pyramid. And there was one where it was determined on your nature and what they do. Like, it's pretty much just watch simulator. You pretty much watch your Pokemon do everything for you. And that was really hard. That was really, really hard. That was the hardest. That was the hardest one. That was just without a doubt the hardest one. Oh wait, Dib, did you get the full version? Yeah, I have the original. I have the Game Boy game. Yeah, yeah, I still do. To this very day, I still have the Game Boy copy. Yeah, yeah, I played Emerald. Yeah, I have a hard copy of it. Hello, welcome to the stream. I kind of want to. Here, one second. I gotta change that. I gotta change that icon for Monster Legends because it has right now at the moment for the stream. It has it for Pokemon Emerald. I want to change that to the Emerald icon. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Save image. It's getting really slow. Alrighty. We're gonna change that that icon because it bothers me. Save that. I hope that's big enough. Let's see here. I want to go home. Alright, what button was my channel button? Just click on that. My channel, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a weird setup. I don't like. It's been a while since I've been on here, and they fucked everything up on. They fucked everything up on YouTube, and I don't know where fucking shit is anymore. Elena, where's my? They totally changed a lot of stuff. Can I go to Video Manager? Is that Creator Studio? They fucked with everything. Where's my Video Manager? There we go. Yeah, that's the setting I want. Yeah, level 7. We're gonna change the icon here. For Monster Legends, I usually only stream Monster Legends when, when I'm doing War. I haven't had good time, in all honesty, this week. I haven't had any good luck. I haven't had any good luck at all in terms of streaming Monster Legends because it always conflicts with. I either always forget that I was going to stream that day, and or I would always forget and or words. I'd forget and or I just have homework. I'd be doing homework at that time, so I couldn't really do a live stream because I had to get the homework done on time. Can I also say it had some of the, like, this game had the coolest, this Pokemon game, had the coolest level designs ever, like, in terms of areas in the game. It was just fantastic for its time. It was just jaw-dropping. It's just, again, always a good game. It's always good storyline, good plot. That's good everything. It's such a good game. I also like this game because it was also a time before I even gave a in all honesty, before I started getting into the competitive scene, I really didn't care all too much about what my monsters' nature were. I just enjoyed them. When you get into the competitive scene of Pokemon, it can be pretty boring. It can be because you'll spend, I'd say 95% of the time you'll be spending it breeding. You'll be spending it on breeding and. Oh yeah, we got Ralts. Yeah, we gotta get a Ralts. Yeah. So we'll pick up. I guess Ralts will be our first Pokemon. This is actually a really rare find in terms of discovery rate. Ralts is really hard to find, so we're gonna catch it. I guess our first Pokemon for this Let's Play series will be a Ralts. That should be interesting. We'll use a Zorba because I don't think this would hurt him all that much. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It hurt him. It hurt her. Oh no. And I killed it. The first wanted Pokemon I wanted to catch, I killed it. Whoops. That did way too much damage. I should have just kept pounding. That was really fast. That died way too quickly. Whoops. Alright. Good luck at your yard sale. I named them God. Pokemon, they're monsters, Pokemon, that's the only name you can call them. I'd say the most. If I ever forgot any Pokemon in this game, it'd probably be Wurmple. Which is ironic because you see Wurmple everywhere, man. Alright, have a good day. Hey, Lotad. Lotad. Okay, I want to get. Traditionally, I'd always get. Traditionally, I'd always get a boy Lotad first and call it Amigo because of the sombrero. It's just a cool Pokemon. Dude, Lotad is like the evolution of Lotad is just amazing. You can never be sad when one has a Ludicolo. You can never be sad. It's just you can't. You just can't. It's the happiest Pokemon in the game. Lotad, like Lotad, like Lombre. Lombre actually looks really like Lombre himself looks kind of depressed, but when he evolves into that Ludicolo, man, he is happier than a bee. He is like full on happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool. We got a Lotad. Okay, cool. This is gonna be the first Pokemon we catch. Even though like I screwed up on Ralts. Even though I said like Ralts would be the first, I killed it so on accident. So that's just something we have to deal with. I really I use a Pokeball. I hope this was enough. I hope this catches it. All right, have fun at work. All right, we got a Lotad. All right, mission accomplished. Yes, I would. Let us call him Ol Amigo. Because he is our amigo. He is our friend. He is the most cheerful thing in existence. Yeah, amigo. Amigo. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use Amigo for a while because we need to level him up. The level gap in this game, man, is actually pretty big. Between you like your first Pokemon, like you'll be like level 7 or 6 or 7 when you get into this area, and everything's like level 4 and 3. This is actually a terrible matchup, and the only move I have is Absorb. And it's like bug. I think it's like I don't think it's a bug poison. I think it's just bug. It could be bug poison. I can't remember. Zangoose. Ah yes, Zangius of Zangoose. I think I'm just gonna have to just swap it for Draco and have Draco kill it. This was a time before experience share was, you're able to use it on everybody. I don't think I liked, I know honestly, I don't think I liked the experience share all too much because I think it's faster just to keep switching between two Pokemon. Just the level because like the more Pokemon that if you use the experience share, you get less experience for a specific person. Like everybody gets experience. It's spreading that experience with everyone. And at some point, I don't think that's just. At some point, it's just not that great to do. You could just like keep swapping between Pokemon, and that specific Pokemon you want done gets done faster. Also, like whenever I play Pokemon, just like especially now, like just nowadays, like with the current generation of stuff, I always keep my Pokemon level 50. Like I never go beyond 100 unless I'm just doing a playthrough of it. Unless I'm just like clearing with the same Pokemon, then they'll have Pokemon that are like 70, 80, or 100 maxed out right all the way. Uh, yeah, I usually just keep them at 50 because all I ever do is again competitive player. I don't need to get them all the way to 100, and 50 is just where it's at for me. But yeah, I shall have good, decent leveled up Pokemon. This one. Oh, this is Astonish. I thought this was Absorb. So I thought it was Astonish. Got tackled. The grind is actually a lot slower than I remember. I'm actually not getting. Oh, that's not good. I'm actually die here because I don't. Yeah, I didn't even land my Pokemon. I think this guy had. Is it just one? No, it's two. That's not good. Oh no. He's gonna make my Astonish even more pointless now. My Astonish doesn't do anything. Like, is it like you can flinch with the stun? Ah, you got it good. Alright, do you guys think I can win this with 9 HP? I would hope I could win. I know it doesn't seem like he has like Poison Sting. Yeah, I got this. I got this in the bag. I got this. I got it. This is all good. Go Doom. Alright, I gotta go to the Pokemon Center to heal up. Oh, I'm actually not playing a Nuzlocke version of this game. I'm actually just playing the regular game. Hey, this is a fun place to be. It's a fun place to be indeed. Alrighty. Zangoose. Behold my Lotad. Oh yeah, it's normal type. So theoretically speaking, like Lotad doesn't get absorbed. He can't do anything to Zangoose or like any other normal Pokemon. That's really bad. Keep hitting the whatchamacallit button with my thumb. I think this was a no, wait, never mind. Yeah, there was distinction. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but it's irrelevant. Nice. I didn't get absorbed. I was really banking on the idea I'd get absorbed right away. Because just having Astonish is such a terrible move. It just is. Given in fact the very first area has like a crap ton of normal types. And your only attack move is a ghost type attack that does like 20 damage. That's like 20 power. Oh man. Talo. If you're not enjoying it, man, you don't have to stay. Gotta get them berries. So maybe in this game maybe they're in a different area. I felt like you could catch both C dot. Hang on a second. I'm curious. Pokemon. Let me Cerebi. And C dot. I actually can't remember if you can. Emerald. Can you catch C dot in this game? Gender age classification. Emerald. Route 2. I think this was Route 2. Yeah, I think you can catch. Yeah, I was wrong about that. I think you can catch. Yeah, you can catch. Yeah, you can catch both in this one. See, that's why this one's really cool because you can catch both C dot and Lotad. So that's cool. I'm surprised I haven't seen a Lotad, not C dot a. Is this Route 2? Yeah, I would think this was Route 2. I don't know. Gotta heal. I use Absorb. Why am I using Pound? He growled me. I don't know how this got into my recommendations. Okay, probably because you've been watching me, and that's what I assume. I gotta heal. Hey, it's another alt. Hey, okay, so this is our redemption. This is the redemption arc. This is where we're gonna catch this thing. We're gonna catch this alt. Now, I actually don't know how much damage this is gonna do. I know the base damage is terrible. I wouldn't think this would kill it. Let's just hope it doesn't. Okay, so this shouldn't kill now. Guaranteed 100% because he just growled me. This should not kill him. Alright. Or her. It's another her, so this should not kill her. Alright, so good. This is increasing our chances not to kill it. And I don't want to kill it. Alright, good. Yo, yeah, absolutely, yeah. He's on the wiki now. I saw that. He is actually really, really good. I don't know how good, but yeah, he's really good. He can set the cooldowns on everything. He has meta speed. He has 465 speed. 3,465. And being the fact he's a 150, everyone gets him to 150. Whoever gets like the first place always gets him at 115. And so you can even use him as an attacker too. He's just really, really good. There we go. You know what? In all honesty, I actually called my first Ralts Elf. So we're gonna call this one Elf. And ironically enough, the the first Ralts I got was actually, I think it was a boy. No, it was a girl. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna call her Elf in honor of her. I think it was I can't remember her gender. It's funny because I still have. You see, I love this game so much. I actually still have all my Emerald Pokemon. I have all my original Emerald Pokemon, uh, like in various places of my Pokemon games. I still have my first Dusclops. I still have that. No, that's not what I wanted. My thumbs are just too big. uh, there we go. Elf. Deb, why do your co have stamina runes? What? My co? Oh, my co-leads? Well, they can do whatever they want. Anyone can do whatever they want. I don't know. They think it's a good idea. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna tell them how to play the game they want to play it. They want to run stamina runes. Okay, that's fine. Triggers you. No, was it in this corner where you could pick them up? I actually didn't read the sign. I don't know if this was Route 2 or not. I wouldn't mind picking up a C dot and a Lotad here if that's a thing. Astonished. Man, that does so much terrible damage. That didn't do anything. I actually can't remember what skills did Elf even get like or Ralts or yeah. If we're just gonna call it Elf Rain Dish. I didn't even bother seeing what my Lotad even has for an ability. Growl. It just has Growl. Why would you not give a monster an attacking move? It can't get any experience. It just does Growl. Can you make a MLT more vid? Dude, I've made so many of those. I've made so many of those vids. I've made one before. It was a long time ago. It probably just doesn't show up anymore. I guess I could. I could probably do that and then make it a playlist of tips and stuff like that, so. Cool. But yeah, I could probably make a playlist and put that for tips. People have been wanting me to make a gold video. A lot of people do. There we go. Spirits game is just so terrible. What route is this? Is Route 02? Yeah, this is Route 02. I think I have to be in this specific spot to get to that. There's another route. I think these ones give these ones give special attack EV, so I'm actually gonna knock this one out. Hopefully I can knock it out. I think I can. Actually, I can. I like 100% guarantee because again, it doesn't have an attacking move. Why would you not start this man off with an attacking move? It's the equivalent of just like Abra, except he doesn't have teleport. He has Growl. like seriously, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you not give him an attacking move? Wurmple. I'm guessing C dots are just really, really rare to find. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna move on to the next area. We're not gonna spend several years looking for a single Pokemon. Well, we'll just go on to the next area. Just in case I have that luck, I'm gonna try one more time. No, it's just another Lotad. Got another one. Another Lotad. Guess C-Dot was just a really rare find. Oh, in this version. Gosh, I keep forgetting it's normal type. It doesn't work for that. Growl. I guess in terms of beginning variety of moves, there's not really all that much. There really isn't. Like, there's just Growl, Tackle. Like, the very beginning of the game, that's all you see. For a good portion of it, for the very first several hours, you just see Pound, Growl, Absorb, Rock Throw. Absorb. Nice. I actually haven't been doing the Progressive Island. I absolutely don't like the latest one. Uh, I just haven't been into it. I think it's because it's mostly because the cell labs a thing, so I don't really see any point to do the whatchamacallit anymore. The Progressive Islands, unless it's a really good one and it's easy and it's worth it. Because like the beginning monsters really aren't all that worth it. It's like Ultra, you get like Ultra Bot. There's that lizard. I honestly the lizard one in terms of the beginning monsters, the first three, that was my favorite one. But in terms of the first three monsters you can get in the Progressive Island, yeah, it's just a huge gap. It's just stuff that's really not that worth it. Unless you got, of course, you got the end stuff, which is like Tank Miron and Flame Miron. It's just not worth doing. I was thinking about doing a video on that today, just talking about how it really wasn't all that great. Like the payoff wasn't all like there was just nothing broken. There was nothing really really good unless you get to the very end of it. I thought Totem, in all honesty, it was pretty much Ultra Bot completely terrible unless you like bred a bunch of them and like he's breedable now. Totem, I think Totem's all right, but you need a good foundation to even take advantage of him. You need like at least level 5. You at least need to have the basic rune setup in order to make any use of him yet. Tank Miron, Tank Miron's all right, but because he has a lot of problems, his moves don't scream game breaking. Uh, he's really annoying to kill. That's a plus. He's the best ultimate like insta killer in the game. He's the best one. In terms of like you can just put a lot of life rune on him. You can't DOT him. He's just a rock. And Flameon, Flareon has kind of some pretty mixed stuff going on about it. Simply because you can't give him double damage. You can't give him buffs because of the trait. Artifact. You can use like you can do the fire weakness, what have you. That's one way you can increase his damage. But yeah, you can't give him any advantage things. I don't know. I don't like the event overall. In the beginning, like before it even came out, it sounded really really cool. We didn't even get Tymiron. Before the stream, I had a 2-hour battle between Oros and Atum. That doesn't sound like fun. Did you win it? Did you actually win it? What'd you use? Why was it 2 hours? Was it honest, in all honesty, was it actually 2 hours? At that point, I would just at that point, yeah. If it was a 2 hour battle, if it was even an hour, it's like I quit. Oh, spent 2 hours fighting a Tomb and Oros. That's a long time. Did you like lose your damage, or did they just keep doing return damage and 100% shield on you? Double life, regen and shield. Oh, gross. That's so gross. Also, again, like this, like the best ever thing. Wally, Wally, yeah, Wally, your boy Wally. Cool. One of the cool, like one of the cooler rivals in the game. Wally's cool. Wally, just okay, cool as everything. It's just so cool. Everything's good. I remember in the older games, people would like spend like at least 20 or 15 minutes looking for a ult, and this guy gets it on the first try. Ah, thanks, man. Thanks. I'm glad I got you into the game. It is a really fun game. That's not how that works. You can't return a Pokemon and throw a Pokeball. That's not how it works. What will Wally do? Wally, what will you do? What will you do, Wally? You're gonna toss a Pokeball at it? See, Wally's a badass. It's like, okay, I don't need my Pokemon anymore. At this point, I'll be the Pokemon. I'll catch it. Yeah, because it starts out with Growl. Yeah, Markiplier. Yeah, I watched Markiplier play Monster Legends, and then I started playing Monster Legends again. I actually played it a bit before Markiplier. Like I played it before, but it was like one of those Facebook games. I didn't enjoy it much. Well, when I saw Markiplier play it for the app, it looked like it changed up a bit, so I decided to get back into it again. And yeah, I've been playing it ever since. I wish those like the people that actually have a monster in the game, if they actually got sponsored and stuff like that, I wish they at least do one let's play of it. Just one let's play, just one playthrough of the game. I think that would be really, really good. I think I could just go on to the next area. I'll probably have to take the Wally. The Wally. Wally's house. Now you gotta really respect the rival in this game, being like he's all sick and ill, and like you help him get better. It's such a again great story. It's just there's just so much to do in this game, and you get so involved with the characters. Yeah, I'm just kind of talking to everybody because I actually can't remember like if there was any like items you can get just in this town. Just like this town specifically, I don't know if there's any like people give you any free shit because like in a lot of towns, like in most of the towns in the game, there's usually somebody that gives you free shit just by going into the homes and talking to them. I wish there was a feature where like you just like in all these games and all the Pokemon games, all you ever do is walk into people's houses. You don't knock first, you just walk. You just go right in. There should be like a realistic feature where you have to knock on people's doors. They just walk into their house. No, you just walk into their house. And they're not mad at you. They're like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Yeah, I see my trash bin. Don't dig in it. I left some leftovers in there, and you take the leftovers. You take those leftovers. It's interesting that one of the best held items in the game is literally someone's trash. It's literally a trash item, and it's the best, one of the best items in the game. It's the best competitive item, and it just heals you. It's someone's trash, man. Oh wait, is that Steve? Is that a boy Steve? I don't think that. No, that's not. I don't think that's Steve. I think that's somebody from the training corps. Is that Steve? I think that's Steve. I think that's Steve. I think that was Steve. Maybe not. I no. Steve, I thought Steve was bigger than that. It could be Steve. I can't remember. I think that was just Steve. Steve's like the Battle Frontier guy. I think that wasn't. I don't remember if that was him or not. There's a Meryl. It's absorbed. Yeah, I get that sweet HP EVs. Level 7. Do you play on console? If yes, can you record console or PC games? I play PS2. I have PS4. I play PS4 games, and I also record PS games. Yeah, I do that. I just haven't made any PC Let's Play series in a while, or PS4 Let's Play series in a while. I think the last one I did for like in terms of console was Overwatch. I just did a stream of Overwatch not too long ago, or probably a long ago. Yeah, I have Overwatch. I've been wanting to get it for PC too, but I'm still waiting to get called back into work again. I like playing as Junkrat. I like playing as Junkrat or Roadhog. How much time we going out? An hour. Defense girl. I wonder how that thumbnail looks. I'm actually gonna look at that. Home. The setup's so weird. No. Why does it even give me that option? Okay, cool. Okay, so that's what the icon looks like. Cool. Berries, berries. Give me some berries. I don't know why I pressed B. Give me some berries. Some berries. I always liked the animation. Anything animation's always fantastic. We like to we like to criticize like some animations, like some people can be really picky about the animations, but you gotta think like that took someone forever to make. That took someone hours and hours to animate, and we like oh man, like sometimes sometimes criticism can be too harsh, not all the time, but yeah, I mean like animation's really hard. It just is because it's like pictures, bunch of pictures. People draw pictures over and over again. Sometimes just slight differences to make movement, and it's amazing. It takes real talent to make an animation. Alright, you're gonna use absorb. Do 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 do. Exciting gameplay. Where people fight the same Pokemon. Oh, don't get fully restore on the first level, like near the first levels of the game. For real. Fully restore. Dick move. Dick move. Fully restore. Is this the league already? Don't do that shit unless it's the league. Pokemon League. You don't do that. Makes the fight longer. Can you do a Q&A? I could probably do that sometime. So I don't know what's the things I could do. Alrighty. After after pretty much killing two Zangooses, I've accomplished my goal. I have won this battle. Fully restore on the first level. That's so stupid. What the cheating? Fully restore on the first level. I think it's like I kid you not, like if you guys ever played like X and Y, like the Pokemon League for X and Y, there's an Elite Forestman who has a promo pass with Sturdy, and pretty much if you hit it like if you like just straight up Earthquake there right away, nick it down to 1 HP, he'll always do fully restore on it. So a good way to avoid him doing that is actually use a weak move first, and then just straight up kill it with Earthquake or a fighting move. If you want to save time, I recommend that. I keep doing that thing where I'm trying to look for a specific Pokemon. I gotta stop doing that. I just want to get a slack off. There will be areas where I want a specific Pokemon, so yeah, we're totally gonna pick a slack off. I pick up a slack off. I have to. It's a must. This man has several Pokemon. I guess they're all level 3. How much damage does this do? Not too much. Alrighty, Wurmple. Oh, oh no, he's he's summoning another Wurmple. The first one was just so challenging. I'm guessing the rest is also more Wurmple. Oh no, he's got an army of Wurmple. This is gonna be really embarrassing to say out loud. Yeah, yeah, my team consists of all Wurmples. My God. See, I played again. I played this game so much. I like the number one Pokemon I hate seeing the most is Wurmple. It's just the Pokemon I would always see a lot of because again I played through this game so much. All I would see is Wurmple. All these Wurmples are level 3. All of them are level 3. You could say sometimes with these Pokemon trainer battles, until you get later into the game, a lot of them can be really, really boring because this guy, all this guy has is Worm. I bet all these Pokemon, this guy has is Wurmple. Like every single one was a level 3 Wurmple. You killed the same thing, like this. I think this guy had like 4 of them. So you killed 4 Wurmple, the same level. There was no different. There was nothing different about it. All of them were level 3, and there were 4 of them. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Yeah, slack off. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm gonna catch this slack off. Alright. The Pokemon that only ever moves on every other turn, I'm actually gonna put this in my party. I'm actually just gonna switch. It's the tactical play. I actually don't want to knock this thing out, so I think I'm just gonna switch back to my Lotad. Oh, that was really close. That was disgustingly close. All right, let's sketch this. Yes. Yes. Cool. 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 There we go. Nice. I actually think I called mine Slothworth. Sloth. Nope. My thumbs are too big. I sloth. Worth. Yeah. Slothworth. Perfect. Paralyze heal. I think what I'm gonna do is when I get to the town, I think I'm gonna call it good for the stream. Uh, so people will actually want to watch it. So it's not too incredibly long. Uh, and yeah, again, I'm gonna keep playing this. This is my favorite game. I will do a complete playthrough of this game, regardless of how many views it gets. So yeah, that's the thing. It's Team Aqua. Oh no. I really can't remember which one is the more prominent villain in this one. I can't remember if both of them were just involved. Like obviously it depended on the version you got. I think this was pretty much the first generation where the villain is dependent on your version. So if you got the Ruby version, Team Magma would obviously be your main villain, and Team Aqua would actually be the guys that helped you, and the other it would swap if you got the other version. Howl. You got an attack increase. I'm running out of absorb, so I'm gonna have to switch. Yeah, let's see how much damage this actually does. I can't imagine. Yeah, I didn't, that didn't do anything. That did like nothing. Alright, so let's switch here. I'm gonna have to switch. There we go. Nice. It's really funny in Sun and Moon, there's actually like a skull grunt that actually like makes up a very valid point. Like he pretty much like he knows he knows like there was like no point in fighting him because like it's all the same shit. So that was funny. I laughed at that. There's like a funny moment in the game where a skull grunt points that out. It's like, okay, dude, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm just gonna get my ass kicked. Go right ahead. It's like it's just so funny. I really do wish that would change, like that change, like just a chain of beats. You know what I'm saying? Like there would always be like there would always be a grunt. Whenever you fight a grunt or like whatever it may be, Team Magma, what have you, there would always be someone using a Zubat or something using a bat-like Pokemon or just like this very things you can catch in the very first area. It's so annoying. You see Eradicate all the time. You just see all these Pokemon all the time. From these stream trainers, it's just man, they don't have diversity in terms of trainer battles. Like in terms of just like the members. Hey, Ninkata, we gotta get one of those too. That's another thing on the list of things we must get. I really like Ninjask in this game. I really liked Ninjask. It's brittle. It's really really brittle, but it's really really fun at the same time to use. Now, I'd say the hugest problem, like future concerns, like the hugest problem for me, I think, is gonna be Wallace's gym, and I think that's just the Wallace and Fire are gonna be real or Flammery, yeah, Flammery is gonna be really annoying. Wallace and Flammery are gonna be really annoying for me because right now I have like Lotad, I have the Waltz, and then like uh the first boss isn't gonna be any hard. Like I got Trico and Lotad. I think the second boss might also be troublesome because I don't have Ralts leveled up yet. So I gotta get my Ralts leveled up to get Confusion so I can deal with Monchamp and Makuhita. Makuhita is actually pretty hard. Like that second boss fight again, it has the more challenging gym leaders too. There's just a lot of stuff that goes into it. This is like this next one's an off topic, but if you guys ever played Black and White 2, if you guys ever played Black and White 2, using grass Pokemon in that game is terrible. There is just like no gym leader at all that it's never a good time to bring a grass Pokemon. It just never is. Like just in terms of common trainers, the natural Pokemon in the area, there's so many steel types, there's so many poison types. It's just not a good area for grass types ever. Starting off with Snivy in that game was terrible in terms of Black and White too, because every single thing, every single one in Black and White 2 had some kind of resistance to grass. It was just so terrible. Oh, man. Compound eyes. Absorb. Do use the absorb. Ninkara. Ninkara. I always wanted to, since there's a lot more ninja Pokemon nowadays, I kind of wanted to do a ninja team for like just like black and I like in the current version like Sun and Moon. I kind of wanted to do a ninja team. That sounds like fun. Night ninjas. That sounded interesting. I gotta look into that. But yeah, I'd obviously use Ninjask as the main Pokemon because he is the truest of ninjas. Nice. Life is Strange too. I have not played that. Alrighty. Got an Ether. Cascoon. I think this was also the first version where bug types had the starter bug had two forms you could choose from based on the cocoon. I think the cocoon itself was random. I can imagine it being really, really annoying to breed like dust, like I think it's like not dust, yeah, desktops or not desktops. I forgot the one of the names for them, but the Beautyfly was the other one. Uh, they're really, I can imagine them being really, really a pain to breed just specifically because it's random chance. There's a Merle. I still don't have PP for absorb. I found a potion. Bullet Seed. Cool. Let's see, nature. Bashful. Relaxed. Naughty. Naughty. Also naughty. Also naughty. I think naughty natures was less special defense, more attack. So in terms of natures, those are terrible nature. Well, Slakoth is really relevant. Elf really isn't. Forgot what relax did. But yeah, those are the natures so far. I got Rain Dish, so that's cool. Back in the day, I loved running Rain Dish on Ludicolo with leftovers. It's so much fun to run. Zangoose. Yeah, switch. All I'm using right now is my Lotad and Draco. Pound. Tail Whip. Nice. Hey. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, this is a double battle. This is the... I don't think there were double battles in... I don't think there were any doubles in the second generation. So this is actually the first double battle in the history of Pokemon. Fighting these two right here. It's the very first time I think you fight double battles. This is the very first one. So I'd have to use these two, yeah. Very first double battle in history, guys. Very first one. In Pokemon history. So if you guys wanted a little fun Pokemon fact, this is the very first one. The very first double battle. And it has Seedot and Lotad. You started. Oh, I guess it's gonna be one of those fights. It's not gonna be a stealth fight. I think it's gonna be a rock by the time I'm done with it. uh, I didn't attack the Ludicolo. Oh, that was a crit. Never mind. It was the first to die. Never mind. I didn't even think I did. The ironic thing was the Lotad killed it. It wasn't the fact I got a crit, it was the fact Lotad was the one that killed it. Lotad with the 20 damage Astonish skill. Or move. You see, I played two Monster Legends too much. I'm just calling them monsters. Pokemon, man. But yeah, that's a little fun fact for you guys. That there was the very first double battle ever. The very first one. This was the very first game to introduce double battles, and that was the very first instance of it. I thought it was also interesting that people don't like triple battles either. Like that's another thing too. Like triple battles, like people just straight up stick with doubles or singles. There's not even an option for triples in the competitive scene, is because everybody just likes loves doubles and singles. All right, so we have made it to the town. This is where I will kind of break from the stream. Thank you very much for coming to this stream. I'm gonna play more of this. Probably grind a bit, so it's not as long, so people don't have to sit and watch me grind and level up and what have you. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm Dib the Awesome. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll catch you guys later.